Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are back for another racing evlog. You guys get two this weekend. Heck yes. No truck sim videos, just because we do have to kind of go a lot of places and do a lot of things in just a very small amount of time. So this is part 2, everybody. We are heading to Stafford for the Sunday of the Spring Sizzler. We were not able to make it on Saturday because we were too busy kicking butt in Dover. But a couple things that I want to be able to point out. One, we are out here in Winchester, up here in New Hampshire, and we've got our F350. Now, last year we were thinking about using an International. We used it for a little while. I really wanted to go back to the F350 because it feels more like the home roots. You'll also notice that we have a different trailer. Our old trailer was the high-top version of the gooseneck, so it was much taller, and it just didn't feel right. I looked at it and I'm like, it just doesn't feel right. This one, with the lower profile that really just sits right above the truck, feels hometown racing to me. It can hold 2 cars and our tools, and that's what actually is inside today. I'll explain that here in just a second. The other thing that I want to be able to say is that this trailer is available through the Steam workshop, I should say. The only problem that I have, and you can kind of see it here on the wheels, these wheels turn. They act as steering axles. I can't figure out how to turn them off, so we're going to have to fight with that for a little bit. You'll also notice that there's no wrap on it. Yeah, there's no wrap because this is actually brand new. This was a last minute, last night, hey, I want a new trailer. Let's go swap one. We swapped with a kid named Tim. He is going to be heading off for the American-Canadian tour. He needed something a little bit bigger. We wanted something a little bit smaller. So it works out for us, but we are going to get it wrapped. It's just that the Sizzler popped up faster than I thought was possible. So, yeah, beautiful truck. Home's right down there. And, yeah, I'm so excited. So we've got 2 cars in the back. And let me explain that really quick. We have our SK Modified that will be running weekly, as well as our backup Wheelin' Modified car that we actually leave up in the Manchester depot. Now we had some people bringing some cars back and forth. So we got one up here for the opens and stuff that we want to do up here without having to bring our Featherlight and our Mac all the way up north to go all the way back down south. The other reason why we have a 2-car capable trailer is starting next week, we are doing something new at Stafford, and I'm so excited about it because I've been having a lot of fun playing with it. We are actually going to be in their late model series. Those cars have been so much fun to drive. They've been a challenge for me, somebody who's really used to modifieds. So that's going to be super exciting. But this weekend we've got 2 modifieds loaded up in there, 1 SK, 1 for the open. It should be a good one. So let's hop on into the truck. Let's start her up. Very nice. Ooh. That's so funny. All right, let's start getting out of here. I'm going to show you what I mean about those axles back there. So as you can see, it's kind of like a bus that's attempting to help me turn. The problem is I'm used to controlling from the truck, not having to worry about the trailer. So until I can figure out why that is, this is going to be a pain in the butt. But hope you guys are having a good day. I know that I am. I thought it was pretty neat, neat in the way of getting 2 videos, 2 different separate vlogs to be able to have it, because they are 2 different experiences we are doing this weekend. So let us get ourselves off to Stafford. It was a busy day yesterday, and excited for today to go back home track racing. If you guys don't have the green light, I'm gonna go. All right. We'll see you guys once we get a little bit closer. All right, welcome to Connecticut, everybody. Man, it feels good. It feels really good. I got a big smile on my face. I'm just so excited. I love home track, hometown racing more than anything. At the local level, it's just what I really enjoy. So it feels really cool to be able to be back at Stafford. You know, we were just at Thompson a couple weeks ago for the Wheel and Modified tour, but this feels like home. You got a bus coming that way, and a crap load of traffic coming this way. But yeah, the idea of doing the late models kind of came from the off-season and just kind of playing around with the late models in the sim. And really just enjoying the way that they handle and just the way that they drive. Man, I hate the way that handles. Yeah, maybe stay behind the line. Jesus. So yeah, some more racing content coming your guys' way. We won't usually do 3 races in a weekend. I'll give you full disclosure on that. But this weekend it fit. We had Dover on Saturday, and it was just a quick jaunt up here to get the truck in the modifieds to be able to get us down to Stafford. So it's just been a long time with no sleep, but I think 100% worth it in my mind to be able to get these races in. So yeah, we've been in the Xfinity Series, the SK, the Open. So the SK, this is our first points race for the year. We won the championship last year, so I'm hoping to be able to keep that momentum this year. Right off the bat, kind of assert dominance early. We've changed up a little bit the sponsors on the car. It is just the Young Buck Beverage Co. right now. Pup is off for the installation due to some issues on that side. So we do have an open sponsor spot if anybody gets bored and wants to be on the car. That will be available. So that's exciting. This is also the first Open that will be in all year. That wasn't, Loudon for Stafford-wise. And that's going to be 100 laps, so I'm excited for that one as well. We usually do pretty good. God, I should have gone, huh? Just taking your sweet old time. And it's also supposed to be a beautiful day today. It's been a beautiful weekend as a whole. Let's get ourselves in here and parked for the weekend. It's gonna be a good one. I'm feeling good. I feel more comfortable than I am usually when we are doing like a wheel and modified race or something like that. I feel more confident. Alright, navigating the pits is always fun, especially with this trailer doing its thing now. Trying to figure out if that's going to hurt me or make life a little bit easier. I want to get into our normal parking spot. Alright, well that almost helped us. I'm gonna roll that down, sneak my head out. Pays to be early and not have to try to squeeze in anywhere. That looks good. E-brake. Window up. Let's get ourselves settled and unloaded, and we'll head out for practice. All right, not bad for parking job. I'd usually want to be over a little bit more, but this at least gives us some ability to get out and walk around. But yeah, we are here at Stafford, everybody. Super excited for this. This is our second year of full-time racing here at Stafford, and yeah, this trailer is so much better than the other one. Big fan on that. Can't wait to get it wrapped, and yeah, it should be a good time. So we are going to realize this probably still has North Carolina plates on it. We are going to get ourselves unloaded, get both cars unloaded, I should say. And we're going to head out for practice first for the SK. We'll talk to you guys, head out for practice for the Open, and then we'll go right into heats. So we'll see you guys after practice, and let's see if we got some speed. All right, feels like we are riding a bike. It feels like we never left. Feeling really good and really confident with this car. Hope you guys enjoy the blue numbers on the side. I wanted to try something different for the local level. I realized I got to do the outer number a little bit different because I can't distinguish it. But yeah, overall, good speed. We were 4th in practice, which is saying something. Usually we don't do good on the short run. It's usually the long run, so it's cool to be able to see some speed just in practice. So we're going to head out now for the Open Modifieds. I believe there's 40 of us here. They are starting 36. So we really got to be on our A game. So let's head out for practice. We'll see you guys afterwards. Not bad. 6th, actually, which is a humbling thing because we usually do extraordinarily well. Is that as slow as I can walk? Interesting. They changed how slow you can walk now. But regardless, we're usually at the top of the leaderboard, so that's awesome to see the competition getting stronger and us being put in our place. So, excited for that. Because of the random draw, I believe we're starting in the third heat. So we're going to have to actually push our way through because I think we're starting like in 7th, which only the first 10 in each advance. So what it is there's 3 heats, 10 advance from each. Then there's a consi for the 6 remaining spots. So 4 people will end up going home. But it's time for SK Heats. We are going to jump on in, and we will see you guys afterwards. Well, we won our heat. I don't think I've won a heat before. So that's pretty awesome. We are going to be starting, what, 3rd? Is that what it is? It's something like that. Because we were in the 3rd heat. But, yeah. We've got a lot of speed in the SK Modifieds. So that's interesting. Usually it's the long runs, but it seems like the short runs we've got it for this week. And again, it's the first week. Everybody's still trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work, what needs to be fixed, all that. So, yeah, super, super excited. Let's get ourselves back out there for our open modified heat. Let's see how we land in that. All right, we finished 3rd in our heat, which is pretty good. It means that we made the show. We'll be starting mid-pack in the open, but we made the show. That's all that I want. I can work with it. I can make our way up. So I'm feeling quite confident about that. But as the day ticks on, it is time now for our SK Modified 40-lap event here. Usually the Star Series of Stafford. We get to bring it to life for the first time in 2024. Just hoping to keep the car clean. And, you know, if we walked out of here with a piece of hardware, I wouldn't be ashamed of that either. So, we'll see you guys after the SK feature. And then we still got one more race for the day. All right, a little bit of hardware to start our year here at Stafford. Yeah, I felt like I was on rails. So, everybody else got a little bit more work that they got to do. I got some more work that I got to do with difficulties. Make sure that I'm in a stronger league. But, yeah, so what great momentum, winning the championship last year and then coming in and winning this year. I'm sure there's probably some, long-term fans of Stafford that aren't happy with that. But oh well. Tough to be them. And, yeah. So, awesome. That's 2 for 2 for this weekend so far. The win in the Xfinity Series at Dover, and then the win here in the SK Modified Series. And I'm very excited to be back doing this on the weekly. But it's time for us to... words are so hard. Did you know that? It's time for us to hop into the Modified for the open 100 laps here. Let's see how we do. All right, that is not the finish that we wanted for the weekend. Let's say la vie. So, right before halfway, it was in the 30-lap range. We were fighting loose in this car. I don't know why. I don't know what was going on with the track or the tire or even the setup. I honestly don't know. It felt like we were on ice. So I was battling a very loose race car, as it were already. And... we ended up making contact with the outside wall on the backstretch. And, I was like, okay, that's going to kind of rough us up. And I thought there was a pocket that was clear. It wasn't on the front stretch and ended up getting us turned on the front stretch. Went in, did a little bit of work, got things straightened back out, restarted about a lap down, but I figured there's probably going to be at least another caution that could get us back on the lead lap. And we got ourselves into a bad spot, being back with some slower cars, and I was attempting to charge through. And while doing so, I ended up putting us in a bad position. Got loose, slammed into the outside wall, completely ripped off the right front wheel off of its assembly, and that was it for us for the Open. So 2 out of 3, not bad. Still a fun weekend. Hate that I tore up a car. That needs to be fixed. But I think we got a little bit before our next modified Open. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, getting a second evlog this week. And you guys will be seeing more of Stafford in the SK Modified and the late models coming soon. But that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, we do try to get a video out here on the channel every single day. And I really do appreciate your continued support. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.